Hey y'all, it's Lissa aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with another 30 Days of Sketches process video. Today we are doing day 12. So here is a sketch by Darla Weber. And you can see here she has one 8x10 photo in her sketch. I don't have any photos that large, so I'm going to do 4 photos in one big block to fill in that space. These are the photos that I'm showing you here. And then these are the papers that I've already picked out to use for this layout. So you're going to see me magically assemble all of that right here. So this sketch is pretty simple. It's kind of just a grid pattern, which is always fun to play with. It makes things super quick to put together. So I went ahead and put in my photos, and they're acting as that one big block. I added a little journaling card for a spot to journal about this story. And then I did trim out just the part of this background paper that I needed. So it's layered on cardstock, so I'm not wasting paper. Here I'm adding in my title, which is going to be Goodbye Friend, on top of this pink floral paper. So my title I'm going to do vertically instead of horizontally like in the photo. But I am still going to have clusters around my photos like in the sketch. So this one is titled Goodbye Friend, and this layout is documenting really the last day that I got to hang out with my friend before she moved to Spain. So I have not seen her in person since this photo. It's kind of weird to scrapbook this because we're actually not even really friends anymore. We have not really talked hardly at all since she moved to Spain. We did a couple Zoom chats a couple times after she moved, and then she just kind of dropped off, and she's into a lot of different things now than she was. So I feel like we just really grown apart, and I don't know. I am still gonna document these photos even though we're not, friends anymore, because she was such a great part of my life and we were really good friends. And I do still want to document that because you never know, we could always come back and be friends again someday. So right now I'm trying to build out that bottom cluster. So I am using the Maggie Holmes The Gather collection. So it's an older collection, a lot of like bright, fun pastel colors. I wanted to take a lot of color inspiration from this photo next to the photo of me and my friend. That's of a screenshot of the little like invitation to this last hangout that my friend made, probably in like Canva or something. And it has a lot of great pastel colors. I'm trying to bring out more of the like springy elements here as well, because this was in the springtime. So I still have some ephemera left from this collection, but not a whole lot. I do have 2 sticker sheets that I'm working through. I do really like the idea of this swan being down here by the lake, because it looks like then the swan is part of the lake. So I definitely want to use that chipboard swan. And I find this chipboard piece that says spring, and I thought that would be perfect since this was taken in the springtime. And then this ticket that says 2, since there were 2 of us, I think that works well. So that's going to help me build out that top cluster there. I don't do the banners on top of my title part like you see in the sketch. I really just have these 2 clusters, and then my title portion. I think about adding this other swan on here, but I don't really have black in this layout, so it does not end up staying on my page because it's just like too heavy up there. But I do find this kite that I like instead. I felt like that was very springy and in the color scheme that I'm already going for. So I still have a lot of Maggie Holmes collections. I don't know if any of you were big Maggie Holmes collectors. I definitely was, especially when I got into doing Happy Mail and those kind of paper crafts. I was into that for a while, and that was definitely a big popular thing, all the Maggie Holmes stuff. And Tuesday Morning, RIP, used to have all the Maggie Holmes collections, and that's where I picked up all of them basically. But I've looked at a couple of the latest releases from Maggie Holmes, and I'm really not into them, which makes me kind of sad, because that used to be one of my favorite designers, and now I'm just kind of like, meh. I feel like her color palette is a lot darker now. It's kind of more neutral, or it seems like it's very similar to what I already have in my stash. So I just haven't picked up anything from her in a long time, but I still have plenty to play with from her past collection. So I am going to definitely use this floral sticker, and then I find this other sticker, and I can read to you what that says. Let me find that. So that says, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see, which I think was perfect for this layout because we were out in the sunshine, sitting by this little lake at the park, eating some ice cream, and yeah, just having a good time together. So I thought that was a good quote to add to this page. I find this little bee, and I decided to add him up here to my kite cluster. I thought that would be cute since we're outside. And again, just finding any other little random bits I can add. I find this gold foil flower sticker to help build out this top cluster as well. Just really trying to get what I can on this page because this is such an old collection. So I'm still going to be digging through here. Here I've glued a couple things down just so I know, okay, yes, for sure, I want this. I'm going back to the sticker sheet to see if there's anything else I can add. There's some little word stickers on here too. So I'm starting to add some of those to my page, and I can read to you what they say over here. So in this bottom cluster, I'm going to end up having the words my happy place, this day was a gift, and treasured. And then at the top, it's going to say, once I get there, it's going to say grateful for this, hey sunshine, and to think of you is to smile. And I thought all those words were perfect for documenting this day with my friend. I'm curious to know if any of you have kind of experienced a friend breakup. I've had a couple, I feel like, throughout my life, and they're very hard. I think they're a lot harder than even like a romantic breakup. And maybe that's just the time of my life that I'm in, where, you know, people are starting to, come and go, filter out, as I'm entering my 30s. I think that's totally normal, but I'd love to hear from you all if you've ever experienced that, and would you document a past layout with you and a friend that you're not really friends with anymore? Is that too weird? So I am going to my other sticker sheet. So I have two of the same sticker sheet, and I have some things on one and some things on another. So I'm still just trying to find a couple more little words to end up on my page here, like the ones that I read to you. I am going to finally add that little floral piece here under the kite, just tucking that under to fill in kind of a little gap. And then I am seeing if there's any other little bits I can add on here. And I decided to add some hearts on here, down here next to the swan, because that swan area, it's a lot of white. So I do want to bring some more color down to that area. I decided to use this background paper because it looks a lot like paint swatches to me, and my friend is an artist. She loves to create, so I thought that worked well. And then the florals, I think, just work well with being in a park and being outside. So I find this chipboard heart. It's gonna end up down there by my swan. There's a couple little hearts in this collection, so I'm just making sure I'm grabbing the ones I think will look best on this page. So I have that green one that looks like a little succulent. There's that yellow floral one that is a chipboard. And then I find another blue heart sticker to bring out kind of this deep blue that's in the background paper. And I decided to just do a little trio of hearts down there by the swan. So I'm going to go back up to my top cluster here. I'm going to add just one more floral, just kind of between my chipboard piece and that ticket, just because I just want to get some more things on this page and used up from this collection. And I find another little heart to add here up at the top. Yeah. And I start looking through some of the other little bits here at the bottom to see if there's one more thing I can add. If not, this layout is going to be good to go. So I'm just going to keep digging through here so you can see some of the other little bits that are in this collection as I'm going through. This is where I decide, I believe that I'm going to add in another little bow sticker here to the kite to kind of just build out that embellishment more, and just so I can use up this random little bow sticker. So that's going to be there on the kite, and then I'm going to add those last wordy bits over here under the bee. So that is going to finish out this cluster here at the top. So we've got some gold being brought into this layout to match the gold that is in my title. That big friend word, that is gold glitter, that is from the open book collection from Maggie Holmes, which is one of my favorite collections of all time. So it's always nice to get some more of that used up on a page. And there's my last word there, which is grateful for this. I was definitely grateful for this last day with my friend. And then I'll have a still shot to follow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!